Honorable members, the House is called to order. As we have started, honorable members, this is our last session of the 6th National Council. I would like to afford the honorable members an opportunity to reflect on your journey as members of National Council. In this order, today we have Honorable Lapskafne, Honorable Shikuro, Honorable Biekes, Honorable Benson, and Honorable Mbangu in that order. Now I want to call upon Honorable Lapskafne to start for us. Honorable, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Vice Chairperson. Good morning, everyone. My reflection, I will start up. Firstly, I will thank my Lord Jesus Christ to help me, to give me the courage, the health to be here, to stand in National Council. Secondly, I will thank my beautiful wife, who's also a teacher, and my daughter, also the two twin sons we have, to support me to be part of this National Council. And I thank my LPM supporters who entrusted me to be here for them in the National Council. As it is not an official speech, so I will be different to speak Afrikaans for you. Is net jammer dat die ICN so bietjie negatief was om LPM te diskrimineer met polling station. Vandag 1 af wat ek ingesweer is in die National Council.
Then you are going to translate yourself. Shall we go ahead? Shall we go ahead with the language
Vandag
we
1 af
understand?
wat ek ingesweer is in hierdie council, I receive friendship. I have fought.
Honorable Lapskafne, I hope you can. We don't mind with your English, whatever it will look like, but try to speak the language we all agree in the chamber.
I have thought that way I have a lot of distance in this council, but I never received it. I will thank everyone here to be a friend, to guide you, to become someone in this chambers. I even received how do I say it, my own swara, the missing swara. I found him in this National Council, but shortly he's too old and too slow. And I found my young father.
Honorable Lapskafne, just give me a minute. Honorable Huyeman, will you come to take your place, please? Can you take your seat? Honorable, you may go ahead.
All right, thank you for that one. So all the people can understand Afrikaans. Honorable Nabodi and my father have the same names. Thank you, Honorable Nabodi. You accept me as a friend and a son from you. On a short notice, last year, when I entered the chambers and when I passed under the restaurant, the police officer stopped me. He asked me, I greeted him and said, yes, good morning. He said, yes, are you lost? I said, no. He asked me, are you working here? Then I remember, no, it is a new recruitment. I told him, no. I show him my security card. I said, no, I'm a counselor of this council. But all other staff members from day one, even Barney, I will mention a few names, but all of the staff members, friendly, helpful. I cannot appoint to one member who tried to make the work for me difficult here. Even my vice president, vice chairperson, and my wife, they know each other. And she always asks me, how is your vice chairperson? I said, no, she's very good. She's fine. So thank you for everyone. If I come back next year, and I hope I pray that I will come back, I think all the drivers of the standing committees will fight to drive with me. Because I always share, and the driver gets the most biltong. There's always biltong in the car. So they appreciate that I share with them, because you entrusted this driver with your life. So if he see that you are available to give him something, you will get you safely any place. And just one correction, what said yesterday or the day before. It is my Christianity. The statement was made yesterday that the institution is almighty. There's only one almighty, and it's Jesus Christ. That's the only one. Not a vehicle, not somebody else or an institution. You can be mighty, but almighty is only Jesus Christ. And the last one, thank you, everyone, to teach me politics. In just 2 years, I learned a lot. But you must remember, if you teach a farmer very good, he will become the future first vice president of Namibia. So I thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Abskafne. Honorable Sikulo, you may follow.
Thank you very much, Honorable Vice Chairperson, for this opportunity. First of all, I would like also to thank the Almighty God. And secondly, I would like to thank my party, which is a SWAPO party, because the license which I'm driving with is SWAPO party license. My region, Umsat Regional Council, my family, my wife, and my children. Chairperson of the National Council, Honorable Lucas Moha, Vice Chairperson, Honorable Vicky Kauma, Chief Whip, Honorable Gerard Chimi, all my honorable members of the 6th National Council, all my administrators and colleagues under the leadership of Advocate Tutsi Namisep, thank you very much for the cooperation and unity. This technique now, they want to win me now. Yes, we have been here for almost 4 years and 11 months, if I'm correct. If I'm not correct, I need to be corrected. As members of the 6th National Council, what I have learned from you is unity, the honest, respect, and many, many others. I would like to single out my standing committee, which is a public account and economy, under the capable chairperson, Honorable Peter Kalangominya. I remember the first training we held in Chuarongo. It was done by the auditors from the audit from the Office of the Audit General. Now you don't know what is now public account or about, and you want to learn. So there we open our eyes. We learn about unqualified, qualified, disclaimer, and adverse audit opinion. But we don't know what is happening. Because to me, I was thinking that qualified audit opinion is the best one. But later, I was told that, no, my friend, if you have a qualified audit opinion, you are not good. You have to have unqualified audit opinion. We learn from there. I thought I was understanding that one, but now, in the last, I learned that no, the one which is the best one is unqualified. If you hear that no, your institution, your region, or your town is have an unqualified audit opinion, then we are in the best position. And one day, what I remember from my chairperson, Peter Kadangominya, he noticed something, because now the trainer, now he picked up something from the trainer, and he said, aye, kako, kurama. Now he's speaking in Wacherero. Now I said, well, I don't know, my chairperson interrupt. He's not an accountant. He said, the problem there is the recon. The recon was not done. And if you are now, tell me what's the recon? What's the recon means now? But later, we learn what the recon means. The other words which are also was difficult to us is like the accountant words, IPSAS, trader balance, general ledgers, and many others. So we say, where are you going? Because like me, I'm coming from the forces. I wanted even to say, why they didn't put me in the safety, so that we can talk about the weapons there. Now we are talking about IPSAS, which I'm not familiar with. But later, don't make no mistake. I will tell you everything now. Then I remember my first oversight. We started from Karas, whereby the first public hearing, our chairperson, now we can see that now the person is expert in this public account and economy. So I just want to say, because he's not here, that my chairperson, I learn a lot from you as a vice chairperson of public account and economy. And I want also to thank my members from the public account and economy, Honorable Shikongo, Honorable Kaishungu, Honorable Garab, Honorable Gobs, and Honorable Kambrude, and my chairperson. I salute you, my comrade. We work together as a team, and there's a good example for those who are coming to learn or to be in this, to serve in this committee, important committee. So I just want to say that your leadership is a quality one, and I thank for that one. I would like to also to thank my chairperson, my vice chairperson. You gave us an opportunity to study at UNAM. Whew, there was a problem. I think that maybe Professor Amo. I know, but there was a gentleman who was now always teaching with a head in his pocket. I can remember. No, the other one, the legislative law. Mudia. He said, my friend, if you are not serious, you are going to fail. I say, oh, we are in trouble. But later, we can see that his subject is the one, maybe I think all of us have passed. And we start here the role of parliament in the constitutional democracy, constitutional law, customary law, legislative law, and administrative law. So we learned a lot, and we have to thank our chairperson of the National Council and Honorable Kauma as a vice, and the whole institution of National Council. We have to be given give a round of applause of this one because this is an achievement. So I can mention many things, but now let me add up here. Thank you very much, my honorables. We become a family, and we will also the technocrats. They are also become our family. So thank you so much, and I so submit. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Honorable Shikulo. We go ahead to hear from Honorable Biekes. The floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Honorable Vice Chairperson. Honorable Vice Chairperson, honorable members, good morning. Today, I am standing in front of you as my fellow brothers and sisters to reflect on my journey. Because of this journey, I can call and I have that dream to write a book about this journey of 5 years. And this book's title will be The Rising of an Ordinary Woman. As a relief teacher, a businesswoman, a mother, a daughter of a clan who is and was merely acknowledged and seen and loved, I start my journey with the Namibian government in 2020. All glory to God, the Almighty Father, and to my party, the Landless People's Movement, who stands for restoring the dignity of our people. As an ordinary person back then, I thought that everything is easy to achieve. But becoming into this a system, it becomes a dream, a challenge, and an achievement. On my journey, I become a living testimony of the Namibian Constitution, of the Regional Councils Act, and of the National Council Standing Rules and Orders. The National Council built me, molded me into the person I am today. It is a heartfelt moment for me to represent the Karasburg East constituency, the Karas Regional Council in this house. But it deepened my commitment to justice, equity, and inclusive development. My journey began as the grassroots, and this grounded me in the realities our people face daily. The need for land, access to equity, equality, education, healthcare, and economic opportunities. When I entered the National Council, I carried these voices with me. into the chambers of policy and legislation. There have been challenging moments of political transition, legal complexities, and the weight of expectations. But each challenge has strengthened my resolve. I am proud of the strides we have made in advocating for land reform, youth empowerment, regional development. I am equally proud of the collaborative spirit that exists within the National Council, where diverse voices come together for common good. I look ahead. I remain committed to building a Namibia where every citizen, regardless of background, has a fair shot at a dignified life. I want to thank the inhabitants of the Karasburg East constituency, the Karas Regional Council, my family, my husband, my close friends, for each and every one of you in this August House, for giving me that great opportunity to stand as a Namibian, a proud Namibian woman. I want to take also to thank the mothers I had met here in this National Council. My sister, who I met in the National Council. You made me realize that woman's voice is very important in every sector of the life we lived. Going forward, I would take this opportunity also to thank the standing committee in which I serve, Home Affairs. My chairperson, Honorable Likanto, who is no more with us. I start with him this journey in the committee that I served. But I also met a father, Honorable Jabula, who becomes our chairperson of the Committee of Home Affairs. My fellow brothers and sisters, brothers in the committee, we became a big family in the committee. We moved close together. We share our dreams together. We lived that dream that we had in the Committee of Home Affairs. Therefore, I like to thank them because they also added in my leadership. And I will go forward and thank the chairperson of the National Council and the vice chairperson of the National Council, who became my father and mother. I really appreciate you. And I want us as members of this National Council to carry all the rules and regulations of this council in our daily lives. We who come through the primaries of our political parties and who will contesting in this coming up election, let us ask ourselves, am I there just for power, or did I really want to change the livelihoods of each and every Namibian? Let us reflect on that so that we become a living testimony of the Namibian Constitution, of the National Council Standing Rules and Orders, of the Regional Councils Act, which we are coming from, so that the people can really feel the independence of this country and eat the fruits of the independence Namibia. There is so much challenges that our people are facing on the ground when it comes to housing, when it comes to job opportunities, when it comes to development. So let us look into that matters when we are campaigning, not campaigning for power, but campaigning for a real change in the livelihoods of our people. Not going out to vote, buy votes, but let us really let our development, our goals speak to the Namibian child so that they can feel it. With those few words, I can talk the whole day about my journey in those 5 years. Therefore, I said earlier that I will write a book of my journey in those 5 years. I will be guilty when I am not mentioning our staff members, the secretariat, who carried us, who advised us, who molded us into a National Council member, which we are today. For all of you, we feel really appreciated. Therefore, always in the region, I said, I wish I could work at the National Council for the whole year. Because here you feel that word of honorable. You love that word of honorable at the National Council. You are treated as an honorable. So let us appreciate every little thing. So with that said, thank you very much for each one of you. I thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Biekes. I was near to cut, but the time I said, oh, it's a woman saying, and she mentioned already minority of the group. It's why I just left her to finish. You agree with me? With that, Honorable Benson will follow. And I see two hands. I will go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Vice Chairperson. Good morning, Vice Chairperson, honorable members. Sure, I don't even know where to start. 5 years, just like that, and we are standing here reflecting on the 5 years. Firstly, definitely, we need to thank the Almighty God for having travel mercies upon us. I think all of the kilometers that all of us traveled, it's what do you call the word? We need to cherish that, and we need to thank God. And I need to thank my parents. I need to thank my partner in my life, and definitely the honorable members. Really, there is so much to reflect on. I don't know where to start. I'll start with my committee firstly. Honorable members, honorable chair, my vice chairperson is not here. I can remember the first time we met. I didn't know how to address these members because all of them I saw the first time was older than me, and I didn't know. I come from a house where you need to call older person uncle, auntie, so it was still a very tough time, but immediately they made me feel so welcome, and I thank you, chairperson. From the accidents that we had in Etosha, the missing flights that we had in Sweden, it has really been a eye-opener, and I stand here with gratitude and humility. And I think with each and every one that I've met here, I've had a personal experience with you, and I've gained so much. Fathers and mothers and a sister. Honorable Muteka, thank you. Swara, thank you. I don't know how many Swaras he has, but really it's really been a pleasure. Honorable Vice Chairperson, thank you as well. You made us always feel so welcome. The chairperson that is not here, really it's been a journey, ups and downs, but I think we can look each other in the eye and really we can say that we've made long life friends. Oh yeah, long life friends. So thank you again. And I think chairperson, you've also appointed me as an ex-official of the of the Committee of Education. So but all of the committees, if you ever find yourself, and the members personally as well, if you ever find yourself, whether in Walvis or in Swakop, my number is there. You can give me a call, and we can see what we can do for you. I so submit. Thank you, Vice Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Benson. Honorable Mbangu, the floor is yours.
Honorable Vice Chairperson, I will be very brief because when I came here, I wanted to postpone the reflection again. But when after seeing your face, I started writing something. Yeah, because Monday, I'm not sure if I'll be here on Monday. So, yeah, nevertheless, honorable members, I'm addressing you in my historical capacity as the first independent member of parliament in the Republic of Namibia. It's just very sad that many of you are comfortable with that because you hardly say it, but it's something that Neshaka is supposed to be taken pride of. But it's a nature of human being. So not everyone will be happy with what you achieve. So it's normal. I approach this role with great humility and a deep awareness of expectation. I'm very mindful of what to expect from me. Firstly, I want to extend my gratitude to Almighty God for taking me this far and for guiding me and for protecting me. And as well as to my family and my partner and the people of Rundurura, the Kavango East Regional Councils, and all the residents of Kavango East for the trust they placed in me. On November 27, 2020, the principal citizens of Rundurura constituency demonstrated both to the nation and to the world that history is not solely made or forged or shaped by the wealthy or the renowned or the famous, but rather that it can also be forged by the people of Rundurura. It is through their support that I have the honor of becoming the first independent member of parliament in the Republic of Namibia. So during the past 5 years that we're together, honorable members, I have gained a wealth of knowledge during my time here. As I was compelled to read through every bill that was referred to us by the National Assembly, analyzing laws, analyzing budget, reports, and other important documents. So I've made my every effort to keep the National Councils dynamic and engaging. And even those who attempted to stifle my voice ultimately failed, as highlighted by Honorable Likuwa. When committees prepare and present their reports, they often refer to some of the lively contributions that we make in this chamber, acknowledging the need to produce quality work to avoid being challenged. And I think that's supposed to be a very good culture that needs to be embraced. So together we have endeavored to elevate the standard of our review process. So I take immense pride of being an independent candidate and in having saved our country at this level with dignity and honor. We owe it to the future generation, those not yet born, as well as to our generation, to ourselves, in order for us to continue keeping up these values. I would like to express my gratitude to Honorable Melanie Anjao, the chairperson of the Standing Committee of Agriculture, Environment, and Natural Resources, and also all the other committee members. So you treated me like your fellow brother, as a fellow colleague, and I enjoyed working with you. And I also salute the chairperson of the Russian-Namibian Friendship Group in Balabushi, Congo, and also the committee members that we work together very well. And also the members of the SADC PF who work together very well. I thank you for that. There were times when our staff worked tirelessly, sometimes up to midnight, just to ensure that they prepare the report that can be tabled on time. And I salute our staff, firstly the staff of our committees, our various committees that I've mentioned, and also the entire staff of the National Council. I'm quite sure that all of us agree that very much professional and very much friendly. And we salute them for that. And our message to our technocrats is, please keep it up. Our committee members consistently bring energy and enthusiasm into our work, and I salute you for that. Whenever I was assigned to lead the committee, whether domestically or internationally, I fulfill that responsibility with commitment. During the past 5 years that we're together, I submitted 2 motions to this August House, which was unanimously approved. What it attests is that in this house we are colorblind, we are political party blind. So we don't look at who is tabling the motion, but we look at the issues. That's why those 2 motions were unanimously endorsed and approved by this house. So those motions, the 2 motions, the first one was on education and the second one was the basic income grant. I was deeply committed to improving the education system in Namibia and also ensuring the social support for those who need it most. So the advocacy for a monthly allowance for the unemployed Namibians can provide a critical assistance, especially in times of economic uncertainty. And the motion on education reflects a proactive approach in addressing the evolving democratic demand and ensuring that the education system remains relevant and responsive. But in my view, in my reflections on those 2 motions, I suggest that in future, motions of those natures must be referred to the select committee in order for it to enjoy maximum attention. As the extending committee have a lot of responsibilities. They cannot just go in the field just to focus on one item. So I think that is a lesson learned from what had happened. Finally, I served our country with dignity, even amidst challenges. I tried my level best to raise the standard and to keep the national councils alive. Though maybe some were unpopular to that, I saluted the Honorable Ikua, but that's supposed to be the culture going forward. Being an independent candidate often means navigating a very complex political landscape, but my passion and dedications shine through. And above all, I want to thank all of you, starting with the chairperson of the National Council, the vice chairperson of the National Council, and the entire rank and file of the National Councils and the staff, by saying that my life today is richer because our path have crossed. And I thank you for the laughter that we shared together, for the advice that we shared, and for the assistance that you provided to me. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Mbangu. I have seen 2 hands for others who want to come in. I said at the starting that I have the list here, but I have seen the 2 hands still consisting. Shall I give the time to the 2 colleagues to say their words? Thank you. Thank you. Honorable Mavara, you may take the floor.
Vice Chairperson and fellow members of the National Council, as I stand before you today, I am filled with a deep gratitude and humility, serving as member of National Council from 2021 to 2025 has been one of the most enriching and fulfilling experiences of my life. Today, as I beat forward, I reflect on not only on the end of the term, but on the meaningful journey of growth, service, and sharing achievements. When I took the oath of office, I did so with clear conviction to serve people faithful and contribute to the strengthening of governance and accountability in our nation. Over these years, we have collectively achieved milestones that will continue to impact lives long after our tenure ends. Together, we reviewed, shaped the key national policies, ensuring the voices of our people was heard in the highest decision-making structures. We took part in the approval, scrutiny of national budget, balancing development priorities with fiscal prudence. Our work was not limited to chamber. We went to the field in engaging directly with the institutions and communities. As a member of Standing Committee on Home Affairs, Security, Constitutional and Legal Affairs, I had privilege to participate in oversight visits to national borders, army barracks, police stations, and correctional facilities. This visit gave me a deep exposure to the reality on the ground. The decision of our dedication of our security personnel, the challenges they face, and the resilience of our institutions. It reaffirmed the importance of the legislative oversight role in upholding transparency, discipline, and justice. Throughout this journey, I again explore to the inner working of policy formulation, legislative process, and intergovernmental coordination. I have learned that true leadership demands not only vision and courage, but also empathy and collaboration. I witnessed firsthand how effective governance depends on unity across party lines, respect of differing views, and sharing commitment in national development. Beyond the formal accomplishment, the greatest reward has been the relationship built with colleagues who dedication and wisdom have shaped me personally and professionally. As I prepare to transition from this role, I carry forward the lesson learned, lesson in humanity, integrity, and public service. I learn committed to contribute to our national development in whatever capacity the future may offer. To my fellow members, thank you for your cooperation, mentorship, and healthy debates that shaped our perspectives. To the staff of the National Council, our tireless support ensured that our work was effective and impactful. And the people we serve, thank you for your trust and encouragement that fuels us our commitment. As I close this chapter, I do so with proud, gratitude, and hope. May we continue uphold the principles of democracy, accountability, and serve that define these esteemed institutions. Thank you all, and God bless you and our beloved Republic of Namibia. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Magaro. Honorable Anguo, I saw you him. Are you? You withdraw. Thank you. Honorable members, thank you very much for your valuable contributions. And also I have seen what you have said is what you experience at National Council, which also gives sometimes emotional when you are speaking. But this is our journey. But when you clap hands for yourself, some clap, some doesn't. Are you not agreeing that you are doing powerful contribution and important contribution? Can we give the colleagues who just contributed a round of applause and everyone for yourself? Thank you. Thank you very much. Honorable members, with that, now we continue with the normal business in our house. Any petition? I see none. Any reports of select or standing committees? I see none. Any reports and papers? I see none. Any notices of motions? I see the hand of Honorable Shikongo.
Thank you, Honorable Vice Chairperson. Honorable Vice Chairperson, Honorable members, I hereby give notice in terms of Rule 54 of the National Council Standing Rules and Orders that on Monday, 10th November 2025, I shall move the report of the working visit by the National Council Friendship Group on the interparliamentary cooperation with the Federation Council of the Federal Assembly of the Russian Federation held in Moscow, Russia from the 16th to the 23rd May 2025. I so move, Honorable Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Shikongo. Sign your notice and hand over. Thank you. Honorable Shikongo, as you are reaching that place, will Honorable Muteka go ahead?
Thank you very much, Honorable Vice Chairperson, Honorable members. I hereby give notice in terms of Rule 54 of the National Council Standing Rules and Orders that on Monday, the 10th of November 2025, I shall move the report of the Namibian delegation to the 11th Interparliamentary Union, IPU, Global Conference of the Young Parliamentarians held in Lima, Peru from the 11th to the 12th of September 2025. I so move.
Thank you very much, Honorable. Sign your notice and any notices? motions. I see Honorable Ngubaova. Will you take the floor?
Thank you, Honorable Vice Chairperson, honorable members. I hereby give notice in terms of Rule 59 of the National Council Standing Rules and Orders that on Monday the 10th November 2025, I shall move the report of the Namibia delegation to the World Parliamentary Forum Against Fascism and Neo-Fascism and similar expression held in Karakasa to the 5th November 2024. I so move, Vice Chairperson.
Thank you, Honorable Ngubaova. Sign your notice in table.
Yes.
Thank you. As Honorable Ngubaova takes his seat, we see the hand of the Chief Whip, Honorable Shimi.
Thank you very much, Honorable Vice Chairperson, honorable members. I hereby move a motion without notice that in accordance with Rule 31 of the Standing Rules and Orders of the National Council, the proceedings of the day not be interrupted if beyond 13 hours. So move.
Thank you. Motion table. Honorable members, any further notices of motions? I see none. Thank you. The secretary will read the first order of the day. Secretary.
Introduction and introduction and motivation of the report of the National Council delegation to the 56th Plenary Assembly of the SADC Parliamentary Forum, which was held in Livingstone, Zambia, from the 6th to the 15th of December, 2024.
Does Honorable Mbangu move the report? You can proceed. Bring your report. Thank you. Honorable Mbangu, as you reach your seat, will you continue to motivate your report?
Honorable Vice Chair.
Who seconds? Any objection? Thank you, Honorable. You may proceed.
It is a privilege to rise again this House table the report of the 56th Plenary Assembly Session of the SADC Parliamentary Forum held in Livingstone, Zambia under the theme Leveraging Technology and Innovations for Smart, Inclusive and Responsive Parliament in the SADC region. Honorable Vice Chair, honorable members, the theme for the 56th Plenary Assembly Session of the SADC Parliamentary Forum reminds us that Parliament must evolve with the times. In an era driven by digital transformation, we must embrace technology not as an option, but as an essential instrument for strengthening democracy, enhancing transparency, and connecting with our citizens. The discussions in Livingstone reaffirmed that smart parliament are the future, and institutions that use innovations to become more efficient, inclusive, and accountable. The Plenary Assembly celebrated the historic achievement and the amendment of the SADC Treaty to establish the SADC Regional Parliament. This marked a new era of regional cooperations, and Namibia remains committed to these visions of deeper integration, peace, and shared prosperity. Honorable Vice Chair, honorable members, in partnership with the Food and Agriculture Organization, the Plenary Assembly also launched the Parliamentary Alliance on Agri-Food Systems and Food Securities as well as Nutrition. And this regional initiative is aimed at empowering parliamentarians to champion legislations and policies that promote food securities, sustainable farming, and the eradication of hunger across SADC countries. And this is meant to champion regional efforts towards a hunger-free Southern Africa. Furthermore, the forum honored our own Professor Peter Kachavivi for his outstanding leadership and lifelong contribution to democracy and interparliamentary cooperation, a moment of immense pride for Namibia. The message from the 56th plenary is clear. We must innovate to remain relevant. Let us therefore recommit ourselves to building a modern, people-centered and technology-driven national councils that delivers real impact in the lives of Namibia. As we receive this report, may it inspire us to embrace change, strengthen partnership, and lead with visions, courage, and ensuring that our parliament stands as a beacon of progress in the SADC region. I thank you and appeal to you, honorable members, to approve this report, as so submitted. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable, for that motivation. Any discussion on the report? Any further discussion? I see none. In the absence of that, does Honorable Mbangu have any word?
The honorable members for endorsing this report unanimously. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I now put the question that the report be adopted. Any objection? We agree to. Thank you. The report stands adopted. Honorable members, we have come to a time for us to break. And now we break and we come back at 11:05. So the House stands to break. to adjourn the House. Honorable Chief Whip.
Thank you very much, Honorable Vice Chairperson, Honorable Members. The House stand adjourned until Monday, 10:30 sharp. 9:30 sharp. Monday, the 10th of November, 9:30.
I hope that is clear. Honorable members, I hope that is clear. Yes, with that, the House stands adjourned until Monday.